Hi, Deborah Vogler reporting from the ConFab in Las Vegas. My guest is Janice Golda of Intel. Thank you for being my guest.
You're welcome. It's always a pleasure.
All right. Well, first question for you. Now, you're a co-leader of the session on continued scaling, which is tomorrow. What challenges do you expect will garner the most interest?
Well, being a lithographer, of course, my personal favorite is EUV.
Right.
And I think in addition to EUV and the challenges around getting the infrastructure and the industry ready to go, transistor challenges, of course, are probably the second highlight. And you heard a bit about that this morning from Bob Bruck's talk and from Bob Krakauer's talk about the number of materials and device options moving forward. So there are a lot of choices out there, but a lot of risk in figuring out which one will work best and when they'll be ready for manufacturing.
How do you envision the scaling roadmap to unfold in the next few years, and how does Intel's 22-nanometer tri-gate transistor structure figure into the lithography roadmap?
So in the next few years, being an Intel employee, we're obliged by Moore's Law, and every 2 years we need to come out with a new technology with double the density of the previous technology. So that's a constant in our world. And for 22 nanometer and tri-gate, the litho challenges are somewhat similar to what you would have for other architectures.
Okay.
We still need to pattern very tight features. There are some more challenges in the metrology and inspection areas.
Oh, what are those?
Well, as you look at the structures, if you look at the photos Mark Moore showed last week, they're very three-dimensional, complex structures, so there are a lot of nooks and crannies and a lot of different materials in there. So that makes our defect inspection job in particular very interesting.
Okay. Now, what do you hope conference attendees will take away from the panel session tomorrow?
Well, I hope they'll understand, increase their understanding of the different challenges and how they play together. We'll have presenters on lithography, on transistor and device, as well as 450. So we'll have a variety of perspectives, and they're all interrelated. You can't consider 450 without considering litho, for instance. So, we hope people understand that connectedness and also understand some of the business and infrastructure challenges beyond just, the physical equations.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right.